They rap about millions. They flash watches worth more than most homes. They throw stacks in strip clubs like it's monopoly money. But what if I told you a lot of it is a lie? Today, we're exposing the dark truth behind fake flexing. Rappers caught faking their wealth, renting luxury cars, borrowing jewelry, and pretending to live a lifestyle they can't afford. Because in hip-hop, image is everything, even if it's fake. Before we name names, let's break down why fake flexing is so common. In the rap game, perception equals power. The more money you look like you have, the more deals you attract, brand sponsorships, club appearances, and even respect from peers. But here's the secret. A lot of what you see is rented, borrowed, or strategically staged. That Rolls Royce, leased for a few hours. The jewelry, on loan from a jeweler who expects a shout-out. The stacks of cash, prop money, or borrowed for a music video. Even some Instagram luxury homes are just rented Airbnbs for photo ops. It's all about selling an image, even if the rapper's bank account is in the red. Bow Wow, private jet lies, the king of the Bow Wow challenge. In 2017, Bow Wow posted a pic of a private jet. Hours later, a fan spotted him flying coach on a commercial flight. It sparked the viral #BowWow challenge, exposing not just Bow Wow, but the whole culture of fake flexing across social media. Bow Wow admitted that he posted it to derail people because he didn't want people to know how he was moving. Bow Wow has been open about financial troubles in the past, including being sued for unpaid child support and allegedly leasing luxury cars to maintain an image. Soulja Boy, the rented mansion myth. Soulja claimed he owned a $6 million Hollywood Hills mansion, but court docs showed he was renting and later evicted. His cars? Leased. He flaunted a Lamborghini that fans later discovered was leased under someone else's name, most of which were leased or rented for music videos. His video game deal? He also claimed he made $400 million from a video game deal, which was later debunked as grossly exaggerated by hundreds of millions. Tyga, Bentleys and back rent. Tyga flexed exotic cars and luxury cribs. He was once sued by multiple landlords for unpaid rent more than once. In 2015, he was sued for a whopping $480,000 because he fell behind in rent on his Malibu pad and unpaid rent of over $80,000 on a Calabasas mansion. In 2016, he even had his Ferrari repossessed on camera while at a dealership car shopping with his then-girlfriend Kylie Jenner. His $2.2 million Maybach was repoed a week later, as well as his Lamborghini that he owed over $350,000 to Motor Credit dealership. A jeweler also took him to court for not returning $270,000 worth of borrowed ice and unpaid jewelry expenses. Yet, on Instagram, it looked like he was swimming in money. Custom chains, Lambos, the works. Turns out, most of his assets were reportedly leased or gifted on credit. Gunna, the pre-fame persona. Before his fame, Gunna posted stacks of cash and designer fits. Old friends later exposed him for borrowing money some months before and crashing on couches, claiming his flex was pure front. They claim his flex was a front to look bigger than he really was in the industry. The shift. Once under Young Thug's YSL label, his image was rebranded. Full designer fits, flashy jewelry, and rented luxury cars. Black Youngsta, CMG's money frontman. He went viral, lying in money piles covered in stacks of cash and filming himself handing out stacks on the street. But insiders say those stacks came from a label advance, not his pockets or bank account. In 2016, he even filmed himself withdrawing $200,000 just to prove he was rich and got arrested for bank fraud. Black Youngsta once bought a fake Lambo truck that fans identified as a kit car, basically a shell on top of a cheaper vehicle. Let's just say, advance money isn't the same as real wealth. Lil Pump, designer but broke. After Gucci Gang, Pump was dripping in Fendi, frequently posted with designer brands, multiple cars, flexing mansions, and stacks of cash. The reality: he was evicted from his Miami mansion and in 2023 revealed he blew through millions and had to scale back and downsize his life. According to the IRS, Lil Pump also owed $2 million in back taxes. He admitted in interviews to renting jewelry and being broke before his Gucci Gang hit. The industry accused him of chasing clout over financial literacy, which contributed to his fall-off. 6ix9ine, diamonds, debt, and court confessions. Constantly seen flexing with rainbow diamond chains, Lambos, exotic cars, and luxury trips. But during his 2022 court case, 6ix9ine admitted in court documents he was broke and couldn't sustain his lifestyle. Quote, "I don't know if I'll ever make money like I used to. I may never reach the levels of success I had before my arrest." Weeks later, the rapper was seen flashing stacks of cash and jewelry on Instagram, but swears that he was only playing with prop money. Speculation: much of his wealth was either from label advances or borrowed for image. Ja Rule, the fire facade incident. Though not recent, Ja Rule's participation in Fire Festival painted him as a baller and business mogul. In the lead up to the event, Ja Rule acted like a billionaire mogul, but when the scam collapsed, his whole flex unraveled. The reality: the entire event was a fraud. Luxury villas and yachts were promised, but guests got FEMA tents and cheese sandwiches. Turns out it was all just smoke and mirrors. Ja Rule claimed he was misled, but his lavish fronting during the promo period backfired. Blueface, rapper, landlord, or liability. Famous for flexing homes in chains, yet restaurant evictions, lawsuits, and Chrisean Rock's exposés say otherwise. Blueface bought houses for his baby mama and flexed designer all over social media. The reality: he was sued by multiple people, including his former girlfriend Chrisean Rock, for financial manipulation and abuse. Well, not quite. While there's no public record of a lawsuit specifically for financial manipulation, there's a possibility of future legal action. Given their history, it's possible Chrisean Rock might pursue legal action against Blueface related to financial matters in the future. It's also possible that any financial disputes between them have been resolved privately without any public legal record. At this time, there is no information readily available to confirm a lawsuit by Chrisean Rock against Blueface for financial manipulation. However, their history suggests that financial disagreements or legal action related to finances are a possibility. Fun fact: Blueface once admitted that his jewelry was mostly rented or leased because buying it outright would be stupid, which is not uncommon for celebrities, particularly in the hip-hop industry, to lease or borrow expensive jewelry for public appearances or events rather than purchasing it outright. Rich the Kid, accused of not paying rent on his Hollywood mansion while still posting stacks online. Designer, after his Panda hit, flexed a lot, then went quiet, with some alleging he lost much of his advance. Famous Dex wore flashy chains but ended up in rehab and legal trouble, with fans funding his recovery. All this flexing has real consequences. Fans stop trusting you. Once you're labeled a fraud, it's hard to bounce back. Record labels start pulling back. If your lifestyle doesn't match your sales, they start asking questions. IRS and courts get involved. When you pretend to be rich, you attract legal trouble and back taxes you can't pay. And let's be real, in this digital age, everything gets exposed eventually. Screenshots, leaked documents, petty exes, even repo men with cameras. So what's the takeaway? In hip-hop, image is everything until it isn't. Fake flexing might get you likes, but it won't buy loyalty or longevity. At the end of the day, being real will outlast being rich, especially if that rich is rented. So next time you see a rapper flexing online, ask yourself, is that real wealth or just rented image? If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, and tell me, who do you think is still faking their lifestyle in 2025? And who's actually living what they rap about? Well, that's it for now. I'm Annie, and it was nice talking to you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.